you're looking at me right now and thinking, hey, this is actually a very good looking guy, then you, my friend, you have good taste. I can give you that. But you see, the problem is that is not always the situation with everyone. Some people tend to have very poor preferences in terms of what they look for. I am 5'6", 7" on a good day. Some people tend to go for the poor qualities of, maybe 6 feet 6 inches. I don't even know the measurement, but it's six something. I do know that. So here's the thing though. I think it's very important as a person to actually know whether or not you're good looking. I think it's something that's very important. No matter how much you might lie to yourself, you're always going to live the reality of how everybody sees you, you know? And that's just something worth noting. So here's the thing though. On a scale of 1 to 10, go and look into the mirror. Bruh, do I even. By the way, I'm actually eating right now. I've been eating for like, what, an hour so far. And my burger is almost done. Very good stuff. This kapusta is like so odd. Bro, like why is it that all the burgers usually have this dried lettuce, like it's burnt up and everything? I really hate that. If you look yourself in the mirror, you actually don't get to even see the real you, because there was a study that was done and research showed that people see themselves like somewhat more good looking than they actually are. So I'm not here to talk about science. I'm not a scientist. But here's the thing though. I have for the longest time realized that good looking people get different treatment. It's not even something that I need to talk about. Everybody knows that good looking people have got an advantage. You know, a good looking person might sit in front of the camera and just be good looking without saying anything, and the person can get thousands, if not millions, of subscribers. But here's the thing though, for the longest, like since childhood, I think I realized that this face was not among my many good things about me. It wasn't it. But hey, if you're ugly, you might, for some people, if they think that they're ugly, it affects how they operate in life. But for me, it's different in the sense that I realize that, hey, I'm not actually good looking at all. But for me to be able to get by, I need to be able to somehow make up for this face in one way or another. That's how life works. You always have to compensate certain things, in a certain way. So I realized I had to have a certain personality. And honestly, it's something that I didn't even work on. I think it's just one of those things that I don't know. I don't talk a lot. I've always been introverted. But hey, I've never really had a lot of friends, so I can't speak on that. But I'll just say, like, in terms of relationships, I have dated one of the most, like, the prettiest girls ever. Like, I have had the privilege of dating very good looking people. Like, it's not even, actually, it is a flex, honestly. Like, there's no, but we have some chips here. But like, what's the difference between chips and fries? I know potatoes are like uncooked chips, but like, what are fries? I actually don't know the difference. But hey, here's the thing though. Yeah, I have been for the longest time been able to date like good looking people, not because I'm good looking, but because I don't know. There's just something about me when it comes to just finding my way around a woman's heart. By the way, I don't even think I've ever dated a woman. One of my strong suits is my voice. I actually didn't even know it even now, it's something that I don't even see as a big deal. But if I walk into a room and there's ever need for like, in fact, if I walk into a room, maybe in a restaurant, and I'm talking, with somebody who are seated, people always look, like they always look in my direction. If I walk into a store, people are always going to like talk about my voice. I'm using my phone to shoot this stuff, so the sound quality is not good. But if we have a microphone, bro. So for me to actually get someone's attention has never been the issue. The issue has always been, it's like one of those things. You can enter a room, but personality keeps you there. So I always knew that. In high school, I used to get a lot of attention because I was somehow a little smart, so to say. And, girls, would come over, and I didn't have to do much to get their attention. It wasn't about my looks. I know a lot of very good looking people who didn't even get to have, the opportunity to, be hit on by most of the girls that were hitting on me. It was all about status. I think status really helps you a lot. So I really like try to structure my video in a point form, like I talk about this, what, but because everything I do is unscripted, it's just so impossible for me to even know whether I'm talking about the same point or not. But we're just chilling here. We're just chilling, bro. Huh. So, actually, the highlight of this can be having personality. Like, you need to have personality. And then the second thing is you need to know everyone has got an unfair advantage. You need to know your unfair advantage, which sets you apart from everyone. For me, it's my voice. If I walk into a room, people always look at me as a leader. They always expect me to take the lead in charge. That's just always been the thing about me. Another thing apart from that is you need to have what do you need to have? You need to have, bro, I'm chewing. Give me a minute, man. I think I need a minute. I don't know how many burgers I've ate. This burger is washed out. The ice melted. This cola, they just said burger, bro. This shit got me spinning. But hey, here's the thing though. Yeah, you need to create value. Like, you need to create value. In high school, I think if you saw like the other video I posted, I think it was the first or something, I don't know, but I talked about how I became a better student when I went to high school. And because I was smart, I was known for something, and I actually was appointed as the, academic prefect, like a captain or something. I don't know what you call it in other countries, but in my country, it's like a prefect, And I used to get a lot of attention because of not only that, but it actually started during my first week of high school till like the time I completed. The thing about actually having value is people want to see you progress. This is you. This is you here, and these are the expectations of people have. Is this really the best example that I can give? Oh, here, this is you. This is you, and these are the people that are watching you. They are attracted to you because of your value, but with time, the thing that's unique about you becomes linear. So you have to periodically level up. That's the thing with life. You don't have to stay in the same room for a long time. When you level up, these same people will be attracted to you. You attract more people. So those are, I think, the most important things that a person need to have. You need to have personality. I think being charismatic is not something that everyone is born with. and I'm not charismatic. I think I can be charismatic if I try to be charismatic, although it's not something that's really natural to me. You know, there are people who are just charismatic, they're likable, everyone enjoys their company. I am totally like the opposite of that, you know, because I'm always quiet. I just like being in my own space, you know. So you don't have to be loud or whatever to be, you know, likable. You know, you need to be a likable person. You know, I see a lot of good looking people, they'll just come, you know, they'll just come with a bag, look around and sit, you know, and maybe cool, but good looking people are corny as fuck. Like they're so they're so like they just like to flex, bro. Like a good looking person will just enter the room, look around with a bag, take a seat, you know, lay back. Just try to look like, you know, mysterious. Like they always have that thing about you. If I walk into a room and they do that shit, everyone will be like, "What the fuck is going on?" You know. You walk into a room like it's like, why is that guy mad? Like, why is he like? Did something happen to you? You think you're looking mysterious, but you just look like you're trying to shout at somebody. So that's the thing there. I think. Do you have any takeaways from this video? I hope you do, because if not, then you're a very bad listener. You are a very bad listener, my friend.